And then you saw me smoking weed, and you were totally against weed, totally against alcohol, totally straight edge, and super proud of it too. Because in other people's eyes, you're a little rebel, a little punk, doing rebel shit. So they think, oh, this kid gets drunk and gets fucked up. No, that's all right, man.
Yeah, I remember. So when I went down those 10 days, I never drank, never smoked, never done any drugs. And I remember you brought up weed. I remember you brought up weed, and I was so taken back. My dad, growing up, he was a detective and a cop. My mom was a nurse. I heard nothing but negative things about marijuana, and I was legitimately scared to do it. And I obviously didn't do it. Those 10 days I was there, I didn't do it. Yeah, and in a way, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I was 18.
For sure.
And if like younger kids, even I'm still only 23. Who knows if I should be smoking now?
Yeah.
But like definitely at 18, shouldn't be smoking weed.
Totally. I think that the time you ended up trying it, when we talked you into it, hit that vaporizer one time, was perfect. Because I think a lot of kids do smoke that, and they just numb all their feelings, numb all their things, and they get addicted to it, and they just start smoking every day, and then just like don't do shit. So I think it worked out good, the timing for you. For sure, yeah. And like when I did start smoking, it wasn't like I wasn't smoking. I looked at smoking, because I started smoking when I was 19. I looked at it as, I'm gonna go and train in the morning hard, come home, take a nap, and then go and train in the afternoon. That was our schedule. Literally every day we trained in the morning, came home, took a nap, went back, and then we'd use it as like oh yes, let's get high tonight, smoke, have a good dinner. And I used it as like a reward, and I think that was huge, and it helped open my eyes to so many different things. What was the first time that you did mushrooms? The first time, that's a good question. Who was it? Was it the chocolates? It was the magic chocolates. It was the chocolates. I'm trying to think of the first time. I did most of my good times with mushrooms were with Danny. We would do them. And where'd you guys do them the first time? Was it at the apartment? I think it was at the first house we rented, and that I think was the first time I'm like, oh my god, mushrooms are like magical. Because I remember listening to podcasts and trying to watch YouTube videos of like how magical mushrooms are, and then I experienced it, and I was like, oh my! I remember we sat outside in the dirt and just talked on another level. Like I felt like we were talking without our egos. It was like our souls were talking, and like we connected on another level that I've never talked to someone else on. And that made me feel, in the end, I just felt connected with the earth and the dirt and the trees. It was just looking up in the sky. It was weird. Damn, feeling. That's crazy. That's fucking sweet. I'm trying to think of the first time I did them. I don't know if that was the first time. That was the first time I felt like, oh my god, they're powerful. But I don't remember the first time, because I think I might have done them out with friends and like, oh, let's do mushrooms, and kind of. I think mushrooms are super spiritual and a medicine. But I think when everyone talks about, like, I think you do have to be in a right mindset to do those. Like, we did them bowling the other day, and I had a good time, but I was like, these aren't what mushrooms are for. Like, that's not, like, I remember we had a good time. It was all right, but I was like, I felt like I was cheating them. I'm like, I felt bad. I'm like, I'm sorry, mushrooms. Like, that's not what you guys are for. Yeah, not this kind of shit.